So thank you for taking the time to check out our project. This is obviously something that is very meaningful to myself and the other filmmakers involved. We've got Michael Carney, the director and one of the writers on the project and part of the vision, and Brent Johnson, one of the producers on the project, and also a visionary who's believed in my passion in this project. Dino Anello, one of the other writers on the project, and Dino was actually the first person I came to when I came up with this idea. And I was searching for writers, and I actually didn't even know Dino was a writer because we knew each other through other things. And I was speaking to him, and he said, "Yeah, I'm a writer." And I said, "All right, well, I'm trying to get someone to help me write this." And so Dino kind of put together a scene. He just wrote a scene for me, and it was the voice and everything I was really looking for.
And that's Josh Berger, where the whole thing was birthed, and he birthed this thing a while back. It's been swimming in his head and heart for a while. So
yeah, I went on this this trip to Israel, and I was just really moved by what's happening in the Jewish community and the beauties of it, the struggles of it, and I thought it could really tell a powerful story. And I loved the concept of boxing and how you can fight without violence. I mean, it is violent, but it's not out of anger, and the contrast between where does that line blur.
Yeah, I think one of the great things about movie making is collaborating, and we were lucky enough on this project to initially have a good story that Josh had come up with. Just really about one man's journey, a young man coming into manhood and kind of making difficult choices and trying circumstances, and that really appealed to me as a storyteller.
I'm so excited about this film. I mean, we've been working on it for a little while now, and it first started out from an inspirational trip that Josh had and some worldly comparisons to what ultimately boils down to bullying.
And so the amazing thing is this happened to be dealing with this family, but it could have been my family, and at times it has been my family in real life.
That could have been any one of us.
Any one of us, And it's not a black, white, Jewish, gay thing. It's a life thing.
When you see something like that, it makes you, as common as these types of hardships are, it makes you want to do something about it, right?
Yeah. You can look at our story that we put on film metaphorically throughout the world in a lot of ways, and I think there's some really good comparisons that you can look at once you watch the film, from the character dynamics to the overall story thread that Michael worked tirelessly in directing and putting together, and let alone the entire production team, and really coming back to you, Josh, with your vision and what you experienced. Overall, it's a great experience, and I'm excited to see the ultimate product come out and share it with the world.
I think a lot of times when you take on a project, there seems to be forces against it, and for Josh, I'm glad he really hung in there and stuck with, he stuck with it, because it almost didn't get made. I remember we were sitting on Ventura Boulevard down there at Mexicali or something, and you just spilled your guts to me, and I was really moved. And you're like, man, I saw your passion, and it's what made me jump on. We're talking about our resources. There wasn't hardly any money. Also, it was a lot of relationships.
We were just so fortunate to have all these people that came together to put this project together. So very excited about it, and we really would love if you feel inclined to help us out and give us whatever you can to be able to complete this project. It's really something that's dear to my heart, and I would be honored to have you guys as a part of it. Thank you so much.